Well, not sure what we've got down here. It's about 4 inches down. Oh, it's a button. There you go. Well, we're not finding very much on this land at all. But there must be something here, and that's what keeps me going. Okay, moving on to the next. Well, what do we got here? I think we've got another button. Yeah, and I saw the silver. And it's quite a modern one actually. Yeah, just a modern there you go. Well, this sounds like a coin. We'll give that a little dig and see what we come up with. Yes, baby. What have we got here? Right, let's get a date. Well, whatever it is, it's in this this clump here. I will have a little dig around. It could well be. Oh, I've thrown it back in. Oh, there it is. I think it's another button. I found the other one just a few feet away. Oh no, it's a washer. Just a tiny little copper washer. Okay. Okay, we got something in the top of this clump again. Down, what's that? About 6 inches. But whether it... Oh, there it is, it's in this. Oh, yes, another button. I'm finding quite a few buttons today. Never mind. A button's a button. It's got some writing on that. Not sure what it'll be saying. I think it's quite a modern one anyway. No idea. Okay, moving on to the next. Well, down there about 8 inches, we have this. It's a button, but it's a little, maybe it's more of a, maybe it's more of a harness mount. There's no shank on the back, and it's not a furniture fitting. It's got a little bit of a design across the front. It's copper alloy, but it's got some design across the front. It's copper alloy, but not sure what that is. I definitely would say it's not a button. There's not even a fitting, not even a mark on the back for the shank, tiny little one in the middle, which makes me think it's more of a harness mount with a single point through, peg through the leather onto the harness. And I don't know whether you can see the design, but it's just like a little ripple line design, and very nice indeed. Okay, moving on to the next. I've got something pewter here, pewter spoon bowl or something like that, but that's only part of it. The rest of it is in here. So we'll have a little dig, see what we can find. Yeah, it looks like a, part of it is a spoon, it's something. So it's pewter. It's not anyway, that's part of it. That's part of it. Does that come up there? I don't know. Another little bit there. So that was it. Maybe it was a spoon. I think maybe I'm right, it was a spoon. You can see the shape there. The handle would have come off there. But that's what that is. And there's no more in there. So anyway, old pewter spoon. Moving on. Not sure what we've got here. It looks like a medallion of some sort, or a badge or an animal tag. Oh, it's got something on it. Okay, the wind is high, sorry about the wind. It's a lead tag anyway, so it's not that modern. Okay, looks like an animal tag. Can't work out the words, but the numbers on it, 1268, and wow, I don't know what that says. Anyway, we'll work it out when we get home, and we'll let you know a little bit later on. Okay, moving on to the next one, what it looks like, animal tag. Moving on. And it looks like down here I've got a couple of musket balls. I don't know, oh my goodness, they're stuck together. Alright, well, if they're musket balls, which I think they are, that is a definite first for me to find them stuck together. And I would say that is definitely, unless somebody can correct me, a pair of musket balls that have not been moulded properly, not finished properly. But maybe somebody can give me an idea. On the other hand, I don't know, there's a bit of a pattern on one, isn't it? Unless it's just because it's been... I'll try and clean that up, and but I think... No, it's not a pattern, it's just been hit. I'll clean that up, and maybe somebody can give me an idea if they've ever found a couple of musket balls stuck together like that. Okay, moving on. Well, I think we have another coin down there. Not sure if you can see it. I can just see it in that corner. We'll have a little look. See what we've got. And what have we got? We got a button. Ah! Another button. Oh my goodness. Well, looks like we've got a coin in the top of this... or in the bottom of the clod, in the top as it's turned over. We'll lift him out. It looks like a halfpenny or something. Oh, right, let's just get my... Wow, it's a very thin one. Can't quite make out anything on there. Wow, that's thin. Okay, what we'll do is clean it up, and we'll put if we get anything off it, we'll put it up on the video. Okay, moving on to the next. Well, not sure what we've got in here. Great signal down there, what, 8 inches. Let's see what we've got. No, it's still in here. Oh, I think it's either another furniture piece or a harness piece. Found a few of these on here now. Yeah, nice decorate, Victorian, Edwardian, nothing to write home about, pressed, machine pressed, and that's what that is. Nice little design, flower petals, but you can see the slot in the middle where either a handle would have been for a drawer or something like that, or it's a little harness pendant, harness fitting. No other design in it, just that flower design. Okay, moving on. Well, down there about 6 inches, a little leather stud, not that old, I would say, maybe again 1800s, nothing to write home about. Found loads on my other side of these. They're like the little leather studs that you put in you know, settees, and they would most probably be off a buggy, a leather seated buggy, and they would have been nailed in. You see the very sharp point there that goes through the leather and into the timber. But that's what that is anyway. Okay, moving on to the next. As my good friend would say, Lee Thomas, this is what he would say: that is one honking piece of lead. Or stonking, but that is huge. One piece of lead. That is weighing, I don't know, a couple of pounds in old money. Okay, down here, about 5-6 inches. Not sure what we have here. Have a little look. Ooh, I think, have we got a coin? No, we got a button. There you go. Can't win them all. At the moment I can't win any of them, but there you go. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Well, not sure what we've got here. It would have been, I don't know, perhaps a good 5 inches down in the ground. I'll see if I can get it out with my finger. Don't know what it is. It could be another shot cap. No. Wow, it's a nut and bolt of some sort. Wow. Nice bronze. Wow, that's of course that's a bashing off a tractor, something like that. There you go. Little cog, little gear, wheel of some sort. That's what that is. But that gave a banging signal, I can tell you. There you go. Really heavy, brass, bronze, whatever. The gear, and you can see where everything went wrong there. And the whole thing must have collapsed. See, it's bent. But there you go, we move on. Well, down there about 6 inches, I think this could be a watch winder. In fact, I'm convinced it is. And just get it cleaned up. Yeah, it's a little watch winder. Found several of these. Found a couple not far from here, but little broken watch winder. You can see the little break on the end there, but that's what that is. It's a little watch winder. Georgian, I don't know, maybe 1800s, no older than that, and not as ornate as some of the ones I found, but anyway, it's a find and it's a Georgian watch winder. Well, do a live reveal here. We've got something in here, not sure what it's gonna be. Okay, just dropped into my hand. Now I don't know what that is. It's wow, it's like no idea. It's like a suspension of some sort. Not sure if you can see that, but that is very nice. I'm wondering, not a clue, it's either a part of a, I can't say it's a brooch, it's more like a pendant. It would hang that way. A little hole there, that's filled with earth. A little hole through like that. And so I've no idea. It's quite patterned around there and on the other side. Very, very fine. So I'm wondering if it's it looks as though it had a pin there and a pin there, something maybe like the swivel kind of pendants that you see, the modern ones, and I can't imagine what that would be, but I'm going to have a little research and have a look when I get back home, put a photograph up on the video. Okay, moving on to the next. Well, started off with a nice signal, dug down, it got more irony, and that is a buckle, an iron buckle, not that old, no idea, 1900s, but anyway, it's a find and it's a buckle. Moving on. Well, this sounds like a copper coin. We'll give this a live dig, see what we come up with. Well, it's still in the hole, whatever it is. Well, it's down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. What have we got? Yes, it's a coin. I thought it was by the sound of it. Can't see what it is. Well, let's have a little look. Pretty well toasted anyway. It's a copper coin. Gave that distinct ring. Not a clue. I think it's you'll have to get it all and just give it a bit of a clean up. It's had a bit of a bash there in days gone by. But anyway, that looks like a Georgian coin. I doubt if it's Victorian, maybe. But we'll clean that up and see what we come up with. As I said, it's had a couple of bashes there, probably with a plough in years gone by. You can see, I can see Britannia there very clearly. Yeah, it's a Georgian, it's not a Victorian, it's a Georgian penny, I think. On to the next. Wow, had a difficult time finding this one, but I got a feeling it's a rivet of some sort. But boy, I had a job finding this one. I think it's I thought it was cufflinks, but I got a feeling it's a rivet of some sort. Yeah. Oh well, can't win them all. There you go. One relatively modern rivet type thing. Okay, moving on.